Hey, we're going to check out the storage unit that I just bought yesterday. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to kind of point out some of the things that I saw in it that made me interested. Okay, so here's some of the things that made me interested. This looks like a music stand type of thing for sheet music. So where there's a music stand or sheet music stand, there may be instruments. So that was one thing that kind of got me interested. Another thing that got me interested was right here is this old trunk, this really old trunk. It looks like it's probably maybe 60s or 70s, and that just got me really intrigued because anything 60s or 70s is just interesting to me since I grew up in that era. Tons of boxes. We don't know what's inside the boxes, but it could be anything. It could be just paperwork. We don't know. This kind of intrigued me as well, not because it might have any value, but just because it's also an older type of item. Of course, buying a business, that interests me as well because there may be somebody who's looking for or looking to have or maybe have had a business in the past. The rest is kind of standard stuff, tubs and boxes and things like that. Oh, I don't know what this is here, but some kind of old rotten wood. This unit must have given me a woody. I don't know. And then here, this thing here was very interesting to me because it looked like some kind of a telescope container, or maybe even a container for prints or whatever. But we came to find out that it was actually the bottom of an exercise bike or exercise equipment. Now the other thing about this unit is we couldn't see past, if you can see up here, we couldn't see past this front area. So actually one guy was trying to bounce up and down, jump up and down to see what was past there. So that's something we're going to uncover as we look through this. Also, I noticed that there's an old book here and some other old books. It was kind of interesting. So this is just a really old book. Where there's one, there may be other old books that actually have some value. And so those are some of the things that I saw right off the bat. Mostly this unit kind of gave me a certain vibe, a certain concept of what kind of person was in here, more like a 60s, 70s type of stuff, and that's the kind of stuff I like. The other reason I like this unit is there weren't, at least to my eye, there weren't any large, bulky items that are hard to move. There weren't big stoves, big refrigerators, big items, because those I just shy away from. Being more of an eBay and a Craigslist seller, I like the smaller items and the smaller units. So we're going to dig through this, we're going to see what else we find, and we'll show you some more in a little bit.